Hi, I'm Dave Asprey, founder of Bulletproof, host of Bulletproof Radio, the award-winning podcast, and I've interviewed more than 600 top experts across a bunch of fields, including nutrition, on the show. And what I'd like to share with you now is why you may not be losing weight on a keto diet. This is something that happened to me as I was developing the Bulletproof diet, the whole lifestyle. I lost 50 pounds in 3 months when I first went keto. We called it Atkins back then. I was eating pork rinds, I was eating lots of cheese, and I was eating anything that wasn't a carb, lots of diet soda. And what happens when you go down that dirty keto path is you lose half the weight you wanted to lose. So you see a lot of 400-pound people who used to weigh 500 pounds, but they weigh 400 pounds and they still weigh 400 pounds a lot later. Or in my case, I went from 300 down to 250. But then no matter what I did, no matter how much steak I ate, it didn't work very well. So you might not be losing weight on a keto diet because you think all proteins are the same. Some raise your insulin, some don't. You might not be losing weight because you simply eat too much protein. Did you know protein raises insulin and some of it makes inflammation? Guess what weighs almost as much as fat? Inflammation weighs that much. So you could be carrying a lot of water and inflammation because your cells just aren't working well. When cells don't work well, they can't pull ketones or sugar from your blood to turn them into energy that you use to breathe or to think or do whatever it is you're here to do. So how do you fix it if you want to lose weight on the keto diet? Number one, try going out of ketosis every now and then. It's amazing what happens when your gut bacteria get some fiber. You might not be eating enough vegetables. Eat a lot more vegetables and try to cut your protein intake down a little bit. Or you could do what's on the Bulletproof Diet Roadmap. You can actually do something called a protein fast. So one day of the week, you stay in ketosis, but you eat less than 15 grams of protein. Who would have thought that the type of protein or the amount of protein or the type of fat that you're eating are the reasons you might not be losing weight on the keto diet? When I got all this dialed in, I came up with a low inflammation, cyclical ketosis diet, where you eat the right vegetables, the right proteins, the right fats, and every now and then, once every week, once every couple weeks, you eat some carbs, but you don't eat a lot of sugar when you do that. And what happens is your testosterone levels stay up, you feel really good, you get lean, and you have just this boundless energy, and you don't hit that plateau where you still have that stubborn 30 pounds of weight that you can't lose. No one likes that. What's going to happen if you try this kind of keto approach, as outlined in the Bulletproof Diet, is you're going to eventually throw away your fat pants because your weight is where you want it to be all the time, effortlessly. You're not hungry, you don't look at the cheesecake longingly, you just don't care because you're satisfied and you're full of energy. That's living.